Well, today's pitching matchup features two right-handers, both with ERAs loftier than they would like. That includes Jack Flaherty, a 5.31 earned run average for the veteran.
And he was really good last time out, but the thing with Jack Flaherty early on in the year, he will nibble, right? So the situation where he was walking a ton of guys, he was much better last time out.
Heads up, Dan.
Whoa. Oh, Paul, did he get you?
Wow.
That came in hot. I think you got out of the way. Did you get out of the way?
I got out of the way.
Wee.
I thought that had Dan written all over it. Paul, you keep this one. This is a good souvenir. That almost gave you a big bruise, buddy.
Paul, hey, Paul, you get this. Hey. Knuckle curve and a beauty.
Front doored it on Rodriguez, who goes down on strikes, 2 away in the first.
Warm welcome for Josh Naylor as he digs in. We talked about it. Bobby Scales was talking about it on the radio side. It's just one of those players that you like having him as your teammate, but he can be an irritating force. Fastball challenged by Dylan Dingler. Nobody's better than Dylan Dingler. 2-2. Dylan Dingler's got the most successful challenges and the highest percentage. Got it. Wow.
Catcher stepping the ball call.
And Dylan Dingler gets the strikeout of Josh Naylor.
Dylan Dingler 2 for 2 in challenges here in the first inning, and Jack Flaherty back-to-back strikeouts looking.
Luis Castillo, the Mariners now in a bona fide 6-man rotation. He gets the ball today, a traditional start for Castillo.
Yeah, you mentioned the traditional start, not having dealing with the piggyback that he has dealt with the last couple of times out, but I think it's been a big benefit for him. The numbers show it too. 2.38 ERA the last 3 appearances. Opponents hitting 133. I think he's taken some of the over-processing out and just back to attacking hitters. So he has looked good.
Swing and a miss. That's not an easy thing to do to McGonigle's. He goes chasing up above the zone. Castillo strikes him out. Strike 3 called. 97, a dart up and away on the outer corner. That was perfectly placed by Luis Castillo. Gleyber Torres is saying, I'm not so sure. And he was wrong. Umpire Las Diaz was right.
The Tigers go 1-2-3. Castillo very sharp here in the first.
4 up, 4 down for Jack Flaherty to start his day.
Inside out's this deep, punched well to left field, and it bangs off the wall. Raley sprinting, sliding into second base, and he's got himself a double.
And the Mariners have the go-ahead run at second base.
Flaherty kicks and offers, working from the stretch for the first time. This one line, and Spencer Torkelson will snag it out of the air for out number 2, and quickly getting back to the bag at second was Raley. Well, that prevented a run from scoring right there. Nice play by Spencer Torkelson. Swing and a miss. Got him. Jack Flaherty works around a 1-out double.
All right, first inning for Luis Castillo. Hyphen, good stuff.
It's good, really good. And I think as the inning went on for Luis Castillo, I felt like it got better and better. It got more on the attack. He is at his best when he has that demeanor too. You see that as the game goes on. Has that good tempo, that rhythm, that presence on the mound. And then you can get back to that right there. 96 at the top of the zone, just getting after it.
Jack Flaherty up on the hill against Cole Emerson.
This is into right field, punched well by Cole Emerson. It finds the base of the wall, and he stands up with yet another extra base hit. Already his 5th double. He's been churning out extra base hits. On the grass at third, Keith. It moves Emerson into third base, so a runner 90 feet from home with 1 out.
There's Cole Young, who's been really good in these type of situations.
Infield is in. Young shoots this through the right side for a base hit, and it brings home that leadoff double from Colt Emerson.
And the Mariners are on the board. Colt Emerson scores, and Cole Young drives in the Mariners' first run. 1-0 Mariners.
Skies this one. Foul ground, third base side. Keith, the shades onto the track near the netting. He'll make the catch, and the side is retired. Flaherty gives up a run. Strands a man on base.
Mariners leading 1-0 over Detroit. Luis Castillo 6 up, 6 down so far.
That is another strikeout on another pitch up from Luis Castillo. He has been living upstairs, and it's been working out.
Shot to third and off. Patrick Wisdom into shallow left field. Perez will turn and hold.
First Tiger base runner of the ball game.
Tough off for Wisdom. Good job by Emerson to run back on the ball, though, and not allow Winsel Perez to turn that into a double. Right away, as soon as he saw it, he starts going, does a nice job getting to the ball, sliding.
Swung on, popped up, short left center field. Emerson is out calling for it. Randy's in. Now Randy calls for the ball. He takes it, and that's a big out. Kerry Carpenter retired for the second time, and another 0 on the board.
Randy Arozarena leading off for the Mariners in the 4th inning. Good slider.
Strikeout number 4 for Jack Flaherty. Gets the leadoff man. He's got the leadoff man in 3 of 4 innings today.
Swing and a miss. Backdoor slider that was up and away. Looked tempting for Raley. But a strikeout for Jack Flaherty is 5th.
As this one is hit out towards second. Broken bat on Hopper. Picked by Zach McKinstry. Flips on to first. And Jack Flaherty's got a second 1-2-3 inning of the day.
Some people have better vision than others. That girl right now has great vision. She got her McGonigle's on. And if there's one person we've seen this year that has incredible vision, it's the guy about to hit, Kevin McGonigle. It's recognition out of hands as good as anybody we've seen in baseball.
So you mentioned that he had great vision. And it was it, did you call it McGonigle?
We did, and then she needed a pair, so she's patented the first pair of McGonigle's. I wonder when she'll take them to market.
Fly ball to right off the bat of McGonigle. Way back and gone.
He saw that one out of hand. The McGonigle's are working today.
And nobody got a better look at it than she did.
Pitch recognition's important. You see the slider right out of the hand. The McGonigle's were in focus. Yes! Yes!
Oh my gosh. We now have to show her every single McGonigle at bat.
That's exciting stuff right there. You never know what a day at the ballpark's going to bring you.
Over the mound, backhand Young throws, anchored, and he's out at first base. Cole Young continuing his magnificent season at second base. He converts that ground ball into out number 1. Strike called. Outer edge, and Dingler wants to challenge this. He has won 2 at the plate as a catcher and now challenging this as a hitter. He's having a good day with the challenge system.
Yeah, he is.
The inning continues.
Catchers have by far the higher percentage of successful overturned calls compared to hitters. But Dylan Dingler, he knows when to challenge, whether he's at the plate or behind the plate.
Swung on, soft ground ball, a couple hops right to Wisdom, scoops it up, sets his feet, whips it to first. That's the out, and that's it for the Tigers in the 4th.
And Wisdom reaches with a leadoff single. Emerson swings and misses at a high heater. Jack's 6th strikeout of the ball game. 1 gone here in the 5th inning. Got him a swinging strike 3. Climbed the ladder, got him to chase high heat. 7 strikeouts for Jack Flaherty. Through 5, he's allowed 1. We go to the last of the 5th.
Good one so far. Bottom of the 5th, 1-1. Mariners and Tigers. Pitch is swung on and missed. Down he goes. Torkelson goes down on strikes. He's not pleased.
Jack Flaherty has gone 6 innings twice in his 13 starts this year. If he's going to go 6 today, he's got to get the 2, 3, 4 hitters.
This is lashed into left field. Riley Green has to play it on a hop. Gets to it in front of the warning track and is able to now it's thrown wide, and Julio is able to tiptoe into second base. So Green's throw off target. Julio was willing to settle for a single, but he gets a free 90 feet.
But this is really good base running right here. Riley Green picks the ball up, and Julio's keeping his head up, watching that throws offline, able to get that extra bag.
RBI chance here for Josh Naylor. Ground ball, tight to the line, and it's off Torkelson's glove and dies against the wall. Julio scores easily. Naylor is into second, and the Mariners take the lead back in the 6th.
And Naylor does a nice job of getting on top of the ball. He's trying to move the runner over. That takes a wicked hop. Torque dives for that ball, gets a piece of it, hits on the edge of the glove, and trickles out in the right field.
Brandy draws a walk. First 3 batters reach, and the Mariners have 2 on. Here comes Hinch.
Tigers are making the change here in the 6th.
Drew Summers, the lefty, out of the bullpen.
Yeah, big lefty Drew Summers out of that Tiger bullpen. An inning in the 3rd yesterday, handed out 3 tickets to the Mariners hitters he faced.
He squares to bunt, drops it down. Fielded there by Keith, over to first base.
First successful sacrifice by Raley moves Naylor up to 3rd, and Arozarena up to 2nd.
Swing and a miss. Got him with the slider. Big second out for Drew Summers.
Tigers going to walk Wisdom. to load the bases.
So he can now face the lefty, the rookie Colt Emerson.
This is where they trust that your guy's going to be in the zone against a rookie.
You have to trust it.
That's it. That's it.
There's a lot of guys, you load the bases with that intentional walk, they can't throw a strike.
It hit him. He gets an RBI with a bruise. Colt Emerson hit by the pitch, and the Mariners get their second run this frame.
Summers a strike away from getting out of a big jam, and his day now comes to an end. Brings Kyle Finnegan into the game.
Driven in the air, center field on the line. Wenzel Perez, he is able to reach up and make the catch of the ball tailing away from him to get the Tigers out of the jam.
Kevin McGonigle responsible for the Tigers' only run today. It was a solo homer, but I think he had a little help from CC, who is wearing the first pair of McGonigle's that we've ever seen. Put those on, CC. Oh, yeah. Those are incredible. What inspired you to make some McGonigle's for today?
My dad, he was thinking, because last time we went to a Tigers game, I made these little headbands. And so this time he said, well, you're going to make next McGonigle's. And so we made those instead of headbands this time.
That's incredible. Can you tell me what they're made out of?
We knocked the lenses out of glasses, and then we glued plastic clear cups onto the glasses.
Let me see the sign, too. This is the best part.
It says McGonigle's on it.
And his number. You got a number 7 on there, too.
Yeah.
Popped up. More of a fly ball into right field, into foul territory. Raley's got space, and he makes the catch. 2 outs. Castillo fantastic today, going 5 2/3. Well, this sets up a really fun left on left. You'll have Ferrer with that nearly triple-digit sinking fastball against a guy who is likely going to his 3rd straight All-Star game in Riley Green.
Riley Green draws a walk.
And that puts the tying run at first base for Dylan Dingler. 3-2, up and away, ball 4. 3 Mariners walks in this inning. 2 Tiger hitters have loaded the bases. Some really good plate appearances here. Colt Keith 0 for 2 today. He'll be brought back to the bench. And Jahmai Jones will pinch hit for Colt.
Fly ball shallow. Julio sizing it up, and he makes the catch. Jose Ferrer wiggles off the hook.
So a walk and 2 steals gives the Mariners a man at third. It's 0-1 on Arozarena.
Inside out, down the line, and Julio trots home. Big run out there at third base, touches home for the Mariners. It's a 4-1 lead in the 7th inning.
Mariners have a 3-run lead, and they're going to turn to Cooper Criswell here for the Mariners.
Torkelson ropes this one past it, diving Patrick Wisdom at third into left field. Tigers trying to start a rally here in the 7th inning. They're down by 3 runs.
And a base hit into right. Torkelson will be held at third. Zach McKinstry delivers.
So the Tigers in consecutive innings, Bobby, bringing the tying run to the plate. They had the bases loaded in the 6th inning, could not cash in. Now 1st and 3rd in the 7th for Wenzel Perez. Perez takes it off his shoe, tops, lines it over the leaping nailer down into the right field corner. Torkelson scores. McKinstry heads to third. He'll be waved around. Wenzel Perez not stopping at second. On his way to third. Slides in with a 2-run triple. And the Tigers are within a run here in the 7th inning.
3, 4, 5 hitters to face Will Vest.
Nice shoots this inside the bag at third base and into left field. Naylor's 2nd hit today to a chorus of boos.
Naylor takes off for 2nd. Got it. Takeout slide for Zach McKinstry, and the crowd loves it. Josh Naylor has stolen a ton of bases by doing what he just did. Only the Tigers stepped off, threw him out. Sinker hits Arozarena, glances off his forearm.
Nevertheless, 1 out, 1 on. And Randy's aboard for the 3rd time today.
Swing and a miss, back pick attempted first.
Ooh, I don't know. Looked like the ball beat him.
And A.J. Hinch wants a challenge.
Oh, he got him. He's contacting him all the way up the sleeve.
The call's been overturned. The runner's out.
Yeah, there we go.
So the 2 outs in this inning have come on a caught stealing and a pickoff. Deals, got it, called, strike 3 on a slider. Unconventional 1-2-3 inning, but the Tigers are going to take it, and we go to the bottom of the 9th inning. Tigers looking to rally.
Pitching change brings Andres Munoz into the game. Tigers have done nothing against this guy in his career. Dominating closer. He has been a little more hittable than usual this year, Andy. Tigers have a base runner with 1 out.
9th inning walks can come back to bite you. That's the first walk that Munoz has issued since May 5th against Atlanta. He took a loss that day.
How about that? Back to back.
And the tying run in scoring position for the top of the card.
Passes the bat to Matt Grierling. Good connected at bats here in this final inning.
Big chopper. Gloved low by the grass. Wisdom onto first in time. 2 outs, second and third now.
Potential winning run at second, and Kevin McGonigle steps to the plate.
This is where it gets tough for a manager. Do you try to put McGonigle on knowing that the tying run? Because if McGonigle gets a hit, potential ball game over.
Line drive, off the glove, 1 run in. McKinstry, Perez coming home, throw to the plate, not in time. Tigers win. Kevin McGonigle delivers.
What a game, what a comeback victory for the Tigers. It looked like it was going to go the Mariners' way. They kept scrapping and clawing. The bottom of the order, gets on base, delivers. McGonigle takes 99, turns it around. They pitched to him. He had the base open. You know McGonigle can hit the heat. They went after the rookie, and the rookie says, hey, I know how to play this game. I'm clutch.